Hello everyone, welcome to another lesson in our Passing Chords series. So in this lesson we'll be learning about half diminished seventh chords. So it's going to be really short and brief and quick. I'm just going to tell you what they are, how to use them as passing chords, and maybe I'll give you one example, just one song. Then our next lesson I'll still talk about these half diminished seventh chords and how you can use it instead of a dominant chord. We'll look at chord substitution. Alright, so now there are two ways to understand or to view a half diminished seventh chord, and the first one is from the diminished scale, and the second one is from the major scale. So let's look at it from the diminished scale point of view. Now, what is the diminished scale? This is the C diminished scale. Right? So that is the diminished scale. Now, the formula is just whole note, half note, whole note, half note. So whole note, half note, whole note, half note, whole note, half note, whole note, half note. You understand? Or tone, semitone, tone, semitone, tone, semitone, tone, semitone. So it's a scale that consists of 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Right? So that's the diminished scale. Now, anything diminished chord, actually you can think of it in the light of the diminished scale. So if we're going to take the first, the third, and the fifth degrees of the diminished scale, that gives us a diminished chord, right? This is our C diminished, first, third, and fifth degree of the diminished scale. So now this is a half diminished chord, a half diminished seventh chord. And let me explain why it's a half diminished seventh chord. This is a diminished seventh chord. Back to the diminished scale, if you look at it very well, you see that we have the first degree, the third degree, fifth, and the seventh of the diminished scale. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the diminished scale, right? So we have 1, 3, 5, 7. So this gives us our diminished seventh. We'll look at that in our next lesson also, diminished seventh. So now, to get a half diminished seventh, we just raise this seventh. So it's called a half diminished seventh chord because it's not fully a diminished. This note is not part of the diminished scale. I hope I'm not confusing you. So this is a diminished, this part is diminished, but this is not part of the diminished scale. That's why it's called a half diminished seventh. So it's kind of like a diminished sharp seventh. You understand? Of the diminished scale. So now it might be a bit hard to understand it using the diminished scale, since not many people are familiar with the diminished scale. So you can also look at it in the light of the major scale. So in the light of the major scale, this chord is also called a C minor 7 flat 5. That's another name for the half diminished seventh chord. It's also a minor 7 flat 5. So let's look at that now. You should know how to form a minor 7 by now. This is a major chord, major seventh, minor major seventh, and this is a minor seventh, right? So if you have a minor seventh and you just flatten the 5, it gives you a half diminished chord, or a C minor seventh flat 5. So if you are not familiar with chord extensions, it might not be really clear, but I hope it's clear to you. So first thing you want to do is you want to get familiar with this chord on all your keys. How to play, be able to play a C diminished seventh, half diminished rather, or let me just call it minor 7 flat 5 on the key of C, on the key of C sharp, D, right, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, right, A sharp, and lastly B. So you want to practice this and be able to play it on all these 12 keys. It will really help you. Anything diminished, you want to be able to play it on all these 12 keys first. And when you are you familiarize yourself with the chords, then application becomes easy. So now that you know what a half diminished seventh chord or a minor 7 flat 5 chord is and how to form it, how do we use them as passing chords? All right, now you can use them as passing chords to major chords or minor chords. They can be used as passing chords to both a major chord and a minor chord. But I think it's more commonly used as a passing chord to a major chord. right? And it sounds really better when you use it as a passing chord to a major chord. So in this lesson, that's what I'm going to be showing you, how to use the half diminished sevenths to pass on to a major chord. So it's very simple. All you have to do is whatever major chord you want to go to, let's say Do, for instance, on the key of C, just go a semitone below and build a half diminished seventh chord. So it means if I'm going to play my Do and I want to play a passing chord or a half diminished seventh passing chord to my Do, I'll just go, or to my C major, I would go to B and play a half diminished seventh, and that is this. So this, right? So what other natural major chord we have? We have Fa. If I want to go to my Fa, I can come to Mi. I'm trying to keep it simple here. I can build a half diminished seventh chord from this degree, and that would be this. So this is a passing chord to my 4. You can hear the way it resolves. Alright? And the same thing for Sol, or the 5th degree. You can, since it's a major chord, you can just go a semitone below, play a half diminished seventh chord. So alright? So those are the 3 passing chords. B half diminished seventh, or B minor 7 flat 5 to C major, E minor 7 flat 5 to F major, and G flat minor 7 flat 5 to G. Alright, so let's apply it in this song. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. So the progression is simple. Here I am to worship Do, here I am to bow down Sol, here I am to say La, that you're my God. Fa. Alright, so before Do, before Fa, before So, I just add those passing chords I already showed you. So here I am to worship. That was the passing chord. B half diminished 7. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. So then break that down. I did this before going to my Do. Here I am to worship. Then here I am to bow down. That song goes really well. You understand? And here I am to say La, you're my God. That's literally all. That's all about it. Let's do the same thing on the key of C sharp. Here I am to worship, right? Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're mine. I'll be my God. Alright, on the key of D. And here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that, and you're my God. So on the key of F, here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that, then you're my God. Very simple. And lastly, on the key of F sharp. So here I am to work. Okay, I did not do the first one. I'll take it again. And here I am to worship. Here I am to bow. Here I am to say. That was a dominant 7 we talked about in our previous test. Anyway, to bow down, then you're my God. So it's a very simple concept actually. Just go a semitone below the major chord you want to play and build a half diminished seventh or a minor 7 flat 5. You understand? And that's basically all. That's all. It's very simple, really simple. So in our next lesson, I will show you how to. I will talk about the relationship between minor 7 flat 5 chords and dominant 7th chords. They are very much related, and I'll show you how to substitute one for another. So we're talking about chord substitution in our next lesson. So that's all. Thanks for following. God bless you. Cheers.